Get them that big up here in the Midwest USA. Yeah, but that's probably because you fill them with some kind of growth hormone. I don't know that Sweden does that. They might. Okay, so we've built up the Shenrir fleet, so we need to start thinking about a third fleet. Can I just split you in half, and do you keep the template? You do, fantastic. Okay, so who's this going to be? Who else plays Stellaris that raids us or we raid them? Carnival protesters. Protesters springing up across to Ad-Domicon, where large and colourful assemblies have gathered in support of singularly frivolous issues, from the right to hold public dances inside financial institutions to which colours should be painted onto our defence platforms. Okay. The protests are not violent, but they are noisy. Some of the civic services of Ad-Domicon have been placed under strain by the disruption. The same cannot be said for the general public, however, who, rather than being inconvenienced, seem instead to be enjoying these quirky demonstrations. 20% happiness.
Ledger of situations amended.
Cool. And more copper dwarves are available again. Fiora money, thank you. Yes, that's a good choice. Okay. And then we need the Shenrir fleet to grow in size once again. And we need to start buying in some more resources, because unfortunately we're falling behind once more. Meanwhile, this issue is about to go through. This is the military readiness, which we are in favour of. Manifesti. The protests on Ad-Domicon have ceased almost as suddenly as they began. Rumours about their origins abound, but many whispers speak of a group called the Manifesti. This enigmatic collective seems to have seems to be responsible for a number of provocative art projects over the recent years. The subject matter every bit as spurious as the issues we're seeing protested onto Ad-Domicon. Let them have their fun. And then we can grab the Shenrir fleet. Well, once they're fully established, we'll move them.
Technology secured.
Whoever's getting this many dwarves, I wish they would tell me how. Then I could maybe boost my own population. Metallurgist output would also be nice, although extra hit points, even better. New Mystic Order. Blessings upon you, Copper Dwarves. We are the New Mystic Order, and we have come in service of Numa, the goddess of fortune, bearing most holy merchandise from the distant corners of the galaxy. Blessed be the loot box. Your housing is now starting to run a little bit low there, Ovdal Tungr, so I think what I'm going to do is build some more industries. You are completely out of housing, so you're going to go ahead and definitely build some more industry. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Silverforge is almost out of jobs, so let's go ahead and build some more mines. Ovdal Ludum is as well. Give you a city and then have you start doing some science work. Gronstonad is still a little bit miffed, but generally doing okay outside of that. leveling up. We've got another favour. We still don't have enough to purchase the freedom of our people. Scientist of the CDV died. Let's go ahead and replace you with a leader lifespan. Sounds good. You need a name, however. What shall we henceforth call you? You're going to be CPM. In you go. Alright, good stuff.
Intellectual booty.
Hyperdrive. Why do I feel like my alloy production's going further and further down? Oh, because we're consuming a bunch in upkeep. Of course we are. Yeah, we really need to boost our production. Pictures grunt 1,000 words. A subversive dialect has taken root at our art centres and the educational institutions. Its origins lie in another project penned by the Manifesti. Linguists note that the so-called Uslup speak, all words relating to our economy have been replaced with an expressive grunt. More worryingly, its many and colourful insults all seem to derive from the names of prominent military figures. This has drawn formal complaints from the individuals' families. We'll keep an eye on them for now. Meanwhile, dwarf available. Bring in dwarf. We can build robots.
Huzzah!
How does one do that? You need to have a robotics assembly plant, don't you? Oh, we actually used up all the minerals, blimey. That went rather quickly. Plans for our Hales run when it drops this evening. Oh, is Anbennar out this evening? Unfortunately, no, I'm doing component cast. Slurfen coming in with the 29-month resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Slurfen. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Resolution passed. Military readiness is now in force. So what is my political power like now? Still very solidly, slightly low mid-table. Meanwhile, Varkok and Ad can now upgrade its planetary administration, which is good. Meanwhile, borders are being opened. And Ovdal Gulan is out of space, but it is building an industrial district. We could probably even do with 2. The Manifesti have unveiled their most public exhibition to date, a new and extremely popular interactive experience on Ovdal Tungr invites visitors to manipulate reflections and images of themselves and create distorted collages of political figures, some from other galactic empires. Critics herald these pieces as casting a necessary and harsh light upon the sense of self. The exhibition has also inspired a number of other satirical works on both domestic issues and on pan-species relations. Debate amongst our social researchers is lively. More conservative voices urge caution. It is a bold statement. Hey Templar. Am I going to do a Hearts of Iron for Old World Blues on the Enclave? Probably not until MacArthur has actually got more content, because apparently that focus tree is half complete. But once they're done, yeah, for sure. Although preferably before then, I'd like to play Fallout 1 and or 2 so I actually know who the hell the Enclave are. Just another game to add to my ridiculously long list of games I need to play. Okay, so you guys are now equivalent. I still can't get a commercial pact with you. Because they have 6 commercial packs already. So even though those commercial packs would be worth a small fortune for them, I can't do it because they already have too many. Fantastic. And unfortunately more of these, or the more of these robotic assembly plants that I build, the less alloys we're going to have, so we really need to focus our industry more. As much as I'm trying to. Rise of the Manifestalists. Rumours abound that a new faction may be formed inspired by the so-called Manifestism. Its proponents speak of contradictory and bizarre causes such as free movement of rivers and greater personal autonomy for munitions. Existing factions complain that their own events are being disrupted by the Manifestalists. These spurious queries are interfering with acts of everyday governance. Interesting. Speaking of which, how are the factions doing? Faction founded, led by King Stubbers. The Manifesti Weave. Personal autonomy for munitions. Sapient military vessels. That would be AI command, I guess. Heads in the clouds. Technology research should be entrusted only to a visionary council of carefree roamers. Gallery of the Retina would be appease the Manifesti Weave to keep consumer goods production in deficit, keeping our citizens free of what they call the ready-made scourge. An asylum partner will please the Manifesti Weave to wield political or diplomatic power and refuse to deploy it, engaging in staring contests instead of sending envoys. So I guess that's because we have an envoy available. 95 people are in this. Don't promote this, suppress them. They're egalitarians, apparently. Of course they are. Yeah, that's going to cause problems. I didn't realise they would be so overwhelmingly supported. Like, what the hell? criminal jobs. Interesting. Oh, we've been insulted by the Zenak link. That's nice. Mercer Enclave plays dividends. That's more science. Segdir Cromdon. Okay, we're getting problems in a lot of different places. You've already had them distributed. It's all the places that are getting terraformed. Which is a little bit annoying. No dwarves. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the artists and see if they can improve happiness. An art piece gives immigration pull, amenities, and opinion. And I wish to become your patron. Oh, that's for unity. Unfortunately, we can't do the festival until we have 50 opinion with you. Fine. But we can display this art piece somewhere. Ovdal Tungr, maybe? Gulen's the one that has the biggest issues.
Intellectual booty.
Science! Corvette hulls finished. Let's go ahead and get some destroyer hulls in that case. And I think we are now producing rivets. No, apparently not yet. Ah, can't hear. You're actually almost full. We'll get another city then. Next month.
Intellectual booty.
And more science. Aha, the Commerce Megaplex. Cool. And the Giga Army. Artificial moral codes. Crime down, amenities up. And then networked amenities. Hyper relays produce amenities. Reduce amenity usage. That's interesting. Anyway, what that did is it allows me to build a starbase thing. Oh, that's a mercenary garrison. Plus 15% ship fire rate. Wow. Where's the mall? Starbase, Gigamall. Or maybe it has to be somewhere with... Nope. Where's the Gigamall? Oh, it's Starbase structure. Starbase building. Oh, it is! Moving all shopping and trade facilities to the orbital ring. I see. And I can't actually build orbital rings yet, so that's not very clear. And yes, Slurfen has 2 drink teas, so here's number 1. And here's number 2. Too many games, not enough time travel. Tell me about it. Alas, that is the situation. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this one here because I'm getting very hungry and I am streaming again at 7. So if you would like to see more streaming stuff, I will be over on the Component Cast channel, which is now actually called twitch.tv/componentcast. So I do hope you'll join me for that. That is a D&D game that I've got going with Midgeman and several other very cool people, where I'm currently playing as a gnomish artificer. And it's been good. I haven't actually played for like a month, so it should be a triumphant return, although they're currently in the middle of a big fight, so I don't know exactly how Zep will be linked in, but he will be. Link it, please. Yes, I can do that. I'll just double check it actually works. Yes, it does. There you go, twitch.tv/componentcast. That's the one. So be sure to head over there, hit that follow button, and that'll be awesome. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to be cheeky. Let's just go and raid them. They're not online. As I said, they will be there in an hour, though. So head over, hit that follow button so that you can get those notifications when we do go live. They do a bunch of different series. So Elendor Chronicles is the series that I'm involved in. They also have a Zweihander series, which I think is starting recently or is about to start. And they've also got a game going on Tuesdays, I think. They're cool though. They're doing some pretty interesting stuff. So yeah, head over there, hit that follow button, and I'll see you guys at 7, so in an hour from now. Until then, bye bye.